This is the Kremlin, citadel of Russian communism. Looking at Russia, we might see it as a country to be studied, as we study other nations of the world. Yet we know that Russia today is regarded as a grave threat to our nation, to our freedom, to the peace of the world. Why so? What makes it a threat? Looking closer, we see a clue. Public display of giant portraits of communist leaders. These leaders, by their actions, have caused the world to stand guard. Here, in Russia, you see the reason why so many nations are building up their defenses. Here, in Russia, you see the reason why we are spending billions of dollars in defense production, why your family is paying the highest taxes in our history. The leaders of Russia tell us their only concern is the defense of their own nation. Is this so?
Everybody, we have to save our country. God bless you all. God bless you all. And I never thought anything like this could happen in America. Never thought it could happen. The only crime that I have committed is to fearlessly defend our nation from those who seek to destroy it.
The Cossacks, dreaded police of the Tsar, enforced tyrannical laws.
Dude, what the fuck happened? Come on, man.
Here was fertile ground for the ideas of communism. For here, indeed, the people had nothing to lose but their chains. The chains of the imperial government. The people grew rebellious. Only a strong army could sustain the Tsar in power.
I know that everyone here will soon be marching over to the Capitol building to peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard.
Revolution reigned. The chains were broken, and in violence was born the government of the proletarians. Then came the rise of Nazi Germany, another power bent on world conquest. The two nations joined forces.
As white nationalists carrying torches,
blood and soil, blood and soil,
and echoing chants flooded this major American college campus. The images calling back to segregation-era forms of intimidation.
You will not replace us!
Several injured and one person arrested, led away in handcuffs, as hundreds of alt-right activists demonstrating at the University of Virginia clashed with counter-protesters.
Their new world might look promising, but although the land had been taken away from the capitalists, the workers didn't get it. Under communism, virtually everything belongs to the state. The individual has little right to own property or to plan his own life. He's told where to work with his employer. Little freedom to leave his job or seek a better one. Whereas we believe, and our religions teach, that the individual is all important, communism denies religion and debases the individual to a part of the vast machine that powers the state. Children are taken early and molded to fit the machine.
Of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Here is no search for truth. The government writes the text.
Last week, the state announced it was rejecting 54 math books from the curriculum because of references to critical race theory and more. The state also showed these examples, 2 pieces of text mentioning the importance of social and emotional learning, or SEL. That's the practice of teaching children empathy and expressing their emotions freely. The DeSantis administration doesn't want that in the curriculum.
And the children are taught to accept communism and their fate without question. Although the people of Russia gained little, the rulers gained mightily in power. They built up a giant war machine, looking forward to the day when their flag would fly over the entire world. But do these preparations mean that we have abandoned hope for peace? No. In the United Nations, we are continually seeking a workable plan for living in peace with communist Russia. We want peace, but we do not want this. We believe in freedom. Freedom, born of the conviction that every person is a child of God and is therefore of supreme worth. For these people, for ourselves, for everyone, we want freedom, not tyranny.